Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Atlanta and Company. I'm Christine Pilara. Did you know 1 in 6 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer in their lifetime? It is the most common major cancer in American men today, and it's time to put a stop to it. The 4th annual Georgia Urology Fast-Paced Race is tomorrow, and it helps raise awareness for early detection. And joining me this morning to tell us all about the race are Dr. Scott Miller from Georgia Urology, former U.S. Olympian and Peachtree Road Race winner and race spokesperson Craig Virgin, and fast-paced race director Devin Forsyth. That's a mouthful.
You did well.
Welcome to all of you. Thank you so much for being here.
Good morning.
Well, let's talk about the race. Who wants to start? How did it get started?
Well, there's
I guess that would be me.
That would be you.
You know, I ran a lot of races prior to this, and as a group, one day we decided, let's do a race. And prostate cancer, we picked because it's so under-publicized.
Right.
And it is a very prominent disease in men. And from a race standpoint, I wanted to make a race better than all the other races I'd ever ran in my life. So in Atlanta, all the hills, you have to do a point-to-point race. So we bus everybody to the start line. You run back to the finish line. All elevation drop. It's a Peachtree Road Race qualifier, so you can get a fast time, get a better seated spot in the Peachtree Road Race.
I like it.
And we bus you clean. A lot of the other races in Atlanta, including a lot of the races, you have to get on MARTA. You don't want to get on MARTA with 100 sweaty people that just ran a race.
What he means is he bushes you dry as opposed to
bus you clean to the start line. You run back to where you're parked. We have real restrooms. I've been told, I've never been in there, but I've been told 130 stalls for women.
Nice. Thank you.
So
you just won every woman's vote. So, they're registering right now.
No lines, no porta potties.
Perfect.
And it is a race about men. Right. However, men wouldn't go to the doctor if it weren't for women. So
true.
We do women's cut shirts.
I love it.
This is actually last year's shirt.
Very sassy and cute.
So yeah, it's shorter sleeve, tapered.
Very cute.
Technical fiber shirt, very breathable shirt.
I like that.
Runners love the shirts. Success with the race, you know, we've had success. We're obviously here because we want to bring more attention to the race. We also educate on many different forms. And Dr. Miller will elaborate on this a little later, but prostate cancer, I know of 6 ways to treat prostate cancer. Most people don't realize there are 6 different ways to treat prostate cancer. And early detection, extremely important for life expectancy in prostate cancer. We also do on-site at the race, and you do not have to sign up for the race to get this, free screening. We have done PSA screening the past 3 years, and we have screened 242 men absolutely free.
Wonderful.
We also do DREs. And we don't have a lot of people take advantage of the DRE, but it does.
For those people who aren't familiar with DRE.
Finger exam.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought, but just in case they didn't know.
Digital, but the digit doesn't mean electronic.
Got it.
No zeros and ones.
Okay, we're clarifying everything here. So you can even get screened on site. So it's not just about coming out and enjoying this great day. It's actually, as he's saying, about creating awareness. Ladies, sign your men up right now. This is so important. And why is it so important for you to get involved?
Well, first of all, Christine, I ran 10 Peachtree Road races. I won 3. Atlanta was always special.
Wow.
I actually lived in Marietta for 5 years. I haven't been back in this market for 5 or 6 years. And secondly, my father had prostate cancer 10 years ago. And he went through the surgery, and the surgical procedures have all been improved in the last 10 or 12 years. Now, because of his cancer, I'm now a better prospect for it, so I have to be screened yearly.
Absolutely.
And if you're over 40, you should have a PSA and a DRE every year. And I do, and guess what? I'll be at the front of the line on Saturday morning. If anybody's a little squeamish, I'll be leading them. I'll be leading the flag.
Good for you.
Right there, because I don't want to do it on TV, but I want, but I want more men to recognize, you know, we hear about the Susan B. Komen run. We hear about breast cancer. We hear about the mammographies. We hear about the self-exam. Well, it's just as important for men to be aware of prostate. Runners tend to be a little bit more proactive about their health. Obviously, they're taking a step. If they're running in middle age, they're a great prospect for the mentality that, okay, let's get checked, let's be proactive. I'm in that camp. I love to jog, run, walk. I like the people that I miss the Atlanta community. It was time to come back, and this was a perfect cause.
Excellent. And Dr. Miller, last time you were on, we did talk about that, and let's kind of now get to actually the science of it, because it is a major cancer in American men today. And why is it we have to drag our men to the doctor, it seems like, and that's why prevention and early detection is so important.
Well, it's true for any cancer, and that makes sense. The earlier you detect it, the more successful the treatment will be. And men just have a different makeup than women. And, you know, as you pointed out, I spend the year sending this message that men should take ownership of their health, not just their prostate health, but their total body health. But now I play a different role, at least an additional role for this race. I'm going to run the race, so I have an opportunity to lead by example.
Yeah, you got some good trainers.
Anyone that beats me gets a free prostate screening. Right?
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, did you hear that? Free screening. Wait, they're getting free screenings anyway.
Details.
Oh, exactly. Well, so, I mean, the fact that you're participating, this is obviously just something, a cause that's very important to you as a urologist, and making sure that men come out there and are aware of what they can get right there race day. And how many in the past, I mean, how many men, this is the 4th annual, so do you find that people are really actually taking part that day in the screenings?
They do take part, and we probably diagnose 1 or 2 per year, which is very important.
Yeah.
That may not seem like a large number, but it's not really how many participate, it's how many people we reach.
Sure.
And we reach so many more people by doing these events, and it's a really fun run, not just the course, but the time of year and the temperature.
Well, I'll tell you what sounds fun is something going on tonight, the Carb Up Night. Tell me about this pre-race pasta dinner. That sounds like right up my alley.
Who runs? Everybody eats, but not everybody runs.
Exactly. Everybody eats,
You know, we have a presentation with Craig on that.
It's at the Cummings Fairgrounds, and there'll be an expo there. And I'll be in a booth signing posters and also showing the video from when the last time I won the Peachtree Road Race, so they can see how Atlanta has changed since 1981, and the looks, the hair, everything. And then we'll have that pasta dinner, and it's $10 for adults and $8 for the high school students. You can't beat the price. And finally, as soon as that's over, I'm the entertainment. I'm given a 40-minute program with video segments, and I'll relate some of my experience, how I came from. Actually, I had urological disease as a youth. How I survived all that. Found running in high school. Went on to be a 3-time Olympian, 2-time world champion, and my experience at Peachtree. And finally, I'll talk about being in middle age and trying to stay fit and the changes. I mean, I started for competition reasons. I now run and train for health reasons and for my vitality. And I want to talk to them about how do you do that with the pressures in life of being a parent. My daughter's here with me, Annie.
Hey, Annie.
And being a parent, being a working man. And these are all things.
How do you make the time?
These are all things that get in the way for most people to stay fit. And again, I'm not trying to be a world-class competitive runner. I'm just trying to run a 5K, stay fit, stay healthy, so I can be a better dad to Annie.
Oh, I love that. You're inspiring us all. It's so true. My husband's 47. I got to ask him about when he had his
He can
last
line up
screening.
right with me.
Okay, I will have him do that. Thank you all so much. We appreciate it. Dr. Merle, always great to see you. And thank you both for coming out and telling us about the event.
My pleasure.
We appreciate it. Once again, the 4th annual Georgia Urology Fast-Paced Race is tomorrow morning starting at 8 o'clock at the Cumming Fairgrounds located at 235 Castleberry Road. If you still want to participate, sign up today between 12:30 and 7 at Packet Pickup, or tomorrow morning from 6:30 a.m. to 7:20. And for more information, log on to fastpacerace.com. And this segment was paid for by the Fast Pace Race. Thank you again.